Hello, I'm sitting here with Olena Ozman, Inja judge, and also a world champion competitor. We are very lucky to have her here with us today with the curtain judging. Olena, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Are you enjoying this new competition that we have here in Rome at the beautiful Estetica?
It's fantastic. It's like coming back home again. So I'm happy it starts here one more time, like coming back. So it's new, but it's still something very special, and I'm enjoying it a lot.
This reminds me very much when the first time I met you.
Yeah.
You were a fresh new competitor
Here.
here in Rome, and you were excited and you had so much enthusiasm. Do you still have the enthusiasm today when you're competing that you did back as a new competitor?
It transforms a bit. It starts to be more mature because I do understand what's behind it.
Yeah.
The first coming to the arena, it's 2015. Exactly here.
Yes.
It was a very fantastic experience, and I'm still enjoying every second of the way till there, till here, and competing when I'm competing. But it's like a kind of different enjoyment, more mature. I'm getting more out of it. I'm like enjoying it kind of like on a grown-up level.
And I can understand that as a coach, someone who
For sure.
watches competitors accomplish their goals, the satisfaction is, for me, more satisfying. So, what about that for you? Have you started spending more time helping bring up new competitors to help us fulfill our Division 2s and Division 3s in the coming years?
Yes. On a certain point, I of course started to give my knowledge and my experience and help others to also handle their emotions when they compete, because like competing is not only about like technical skills, it's also about your mental skills and about how you can handle your own state to go through it and to come back again. So some of my students are competing now, and some of my students are competing around the world, and I'm very proud of it. So the new generation, I'm very excited to see it.
Well, that's fantastic. So, as a whole, are you seeing that the work is evolving when we're going, let's say, just in a few months from one event to the next event? Are you seeing a change and a transformation in the work?
I'm totally happy that so many competitors are getting back, because Corona hit the industry quite strongly. And now even like seeing a much more amount of people competing and the arena filled with people, it's a very good feeling. But also like work increases, like the quality of the work increases, because of course people understand that a lot of more people are coming, and they need to go through and train and prepare themselves and invest time and invest like some money in education to grow and be better.
Yeah. And I'm sure you can testify to the fact that investing in the competition world is, in fact, investing in your career. And it does, in fact, give you so many more opportunities that being behind the desk just limits you from, when you decide to step in front of the desk and compete. Or, I see that it transforms the world as a nail professional. Do you feel the same?
I think that stepping in a new level is definitely a transformation in general, because like if you are just working on a table and you are doing customers' nails, you have other priorities and other values, and you see yourself just as a nail technician. And this is what was with me back then when I was just doing nails. But when I started to compete, it transformed me to a new level. Like not just a nail technician, you are going into a competitor. And then you're going into teacher. And every time you're getting like kind of a new, not personality, but new kind of new side of yourself.
Right.
Getting
You're adding a facet.
new beliefs, new
Yes.
values.
Right.
So this is what then drives your boss. This is what then guides you.
Absolutely.
And you are getting totally different mind state in compare if you are just a nail technician or you are a professional competitor or you are a judge, because it's a different responsibility.
Absolutely.
So each stage transforms you personally to quite a different level.
Yes, of course. And I hear this from all competitors. All competitors are really getting so much out of it from just the salon and how it improves them. But it also gives them the opportunity to really see the world, to meet people that they might not have ever had the opportunity to meet, and to really pick up on techniques that are not provided or available in their own neighborhood. So I do believe it has been something that's good for the growth of the industry.
I think this is a very good point, because you are start to belong to different group of people. And this is like a strong bond and connection to where you belong. You are just a nail technician, or you are a competitor, or you are a top competitor,
Right.
or you are then afterwards teacher judge. So this connection to a new group of people, it's such a strong bond that it gives you uplifting feelings. It helps you growing.
It does. Okay, so the last thing I want to ask you is this, okay? So, do you find, because you are also a world traveler like myself, so tell me, do you find that when people learn about your career or your job or your passion, that people that are not in the know of nails find it to be completely fascinating, and that they are totally taken back by the fact that this exists, the nail world exists, when they learn about it?
I think everyone gets absolutely overwhelmed, just because, like, if you don't know this industry, you don't know that there are like different ways of doing nails, different products, that you can do it like better and faster, that you can invest in education and like grow in so many ways, that you can compete, that you can like earn quite a good money out of it.
That you can be an expert in the field and know more than doctors and people with degrees, and actually take the time to learn about the things that are not being taught because of your experience.
Teach over the world.
Yes, exactly.
And actually all those like fantastic works that nail technicians are doing, all my colleagues, like they are performing such a fantastic thing that if people see that, they are like totally wow.
Yes. I enjoy thoroughly the opportunity when I am traveling to share what I do, to show pictures of the event, to show pictures of the nails, to really blow their mind with pictures of fantasy. And it is always the same reaction, that the people are really interested. So I'm always curious, like, what happens when other people are talking? Do they get the same reaction? Do people always respond the same way? But I think humans are humans, and people are interested in anything that's different and new, and it's definitely new.
I think industry is underestimated to those people who don't know the industry.
Yes.
And sometimes even people in the industry don't know the industry.
This is as well. This is true as well.
So for a lot of people who are in industry, I encourage you to get into behind the curtain of the curtain and get into more techniques, into more products, into more skills, into more possibilities and varieties that will for sure give you possibility to grow and get on a new level personally and skill-wise, of course.
Yes, thank you. I think that's great advice, and I appreciate you giving it.
Thank you.
So, all right, thank you so much for having this time with us, and I'll see you behind the curtain.
Thank you for doing this job.
Okay, thank you so much.